Hey everyone, I hope you're doing well. My name is Kareem, and welcome to the Intelligent Work Systems, where we help businesses optimize their workflows and use AI and automation to help streamline the process. In today's video, actually, I would like to show you a Copilot Studio agent that I created last week. It's a very simple agent that helps in creating SharePoint sites and also adding members using an Excel file. So this agent will act as a SharePoint site creator and a member, adding member as well, based on the Excel file that you're going to upload to the agent. So we're going to do a small demo of the agent, and then I'm going to show you the back end, just show you how it works basically on the back end. All right, let's dive in. Okay, so here we have our agent. I deployed it on Teams just to make it easier to showcase the function. And then we're gonna go really quick on the back end just to explain a little bit how it works. So basically, we need to trigger the topic to run by saying that we want to create a SharePoint site. Okay, so if I type here right now, I want to create a SharePoint site. It's going to trigger the topic and it's going to ask us some questions. The name of the site owner email address, and the description. Now, you don't need to type in the description, just the name of the site and the site owner is enough. And the best part about this is it's powered by AI. So, whatever you write in the chat, the AI will understand it based on the context and then will create the site after that. So, for example, I can write it in this way. I want the site to be called, um, let's say, project management site. And the owner of the site is, and I'll just type in my email address like so. I can add a description as well if I want it. Just let's say description. Um, this site is for tracking tasks. Okay. Okay, and now it's going to ask us another question whether we want the site to be a communication site or a team site. Now it depends on your preference, but for me, I want it as a team site. Okay, so it says here site has been successfully created. I forgot to add the D here, but your URL is, and if I click on the URL now, there we go. The site name is there. The URL is here. Documents is there if you want to upload anything in the document library. Awesome. And if I look at the site access, I'm going to see, let me just go to the permissions. We're going to see that the site owner is actually me. Okay. Now let's go back to the agent and it's going to ask us another question, whether we want to add members or not. Now, this is a very efficient way to add members if you have an Excel file that has email addresses of the users that you want to add. So we're going to click on yes, and I'm going to show you how it works basically. So it's saying please upload the Excel file with the email addresses listed and make sure that the columns are formatted as a table. What this means is that the table that you have in Excel needs to be formatted as a table. I'm going to show you what I mean by formatted as a table. But for now, I'm just going to upload the email addresses that are listed in the Excel. Okay. While it's loading, I'm just going to open the Excel just so I can show you what I mean. So if I click here on the members, you can see here they just have 2 email addresses, but you can add more. And the table itself is formatted as like a table. There's something here. Do you see this format as table here? It needs to be formatted it like so it can work. And so the AI can read it basically. So let's go back. And yeah, members have been added successfully. If I go to the site again and just see the permissions, and let's go to project management site members. And we can see here that the users have been added. Awesome. Now imagine this. I know, like, imagine this scenario. It's very easy to create a SharePoint site, yes, but adding the members can be quite tedious as well, especially when you have over 100 members. So with this ability, you will be able to add over 100 members in seconds. And it will be much easier and much more efficient than selecting each and every member for the site. Now I'm going to show you what happens on the back end really quickly, because it can be a little bit technical. So I'm going to go to the Copilot agent right now that I built. And if you go to topics here, let me go to topics, and it's just called creating a SharePoint site. You can see here, it's just a series of questions, like it's a domino effect. It's like a flow moving depending on the user choice. So this one, just asking the question and then asking the site name and the owner email address description. And then here is the choice whether we want to have a communication site or a team site. And from there, there are Power Automate flows that are running on the background to create the actual site. It's just creating the site on the background and then showing the URL, which is the output here in the message. And then comes the ask, like if you want to add a member or not. Same thing. If it's yes, then it goes through this flow as a condition. And here where you can upload the Excel file, basically it's going to read the Excel file, and depending on your original choice, if it's a communication or a team site, it's going to run another flow which adds the members basically to the SharePoint site, and in the end just finishes with the message members added. Now imagine this. You can have an agent that do multiple things at once. It doesn't need to be a SharePoint site. It can be like creating plans or adding buckets to a planner, creating SharePoint lists, assigning them to users, and so on. So this is just how powerful it can be, basically, using Copilot Studio. But yeah, that's everything. And I hope you enjoyed. All right. Thank you for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed. If you'd like to see more content like this, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you're interested in training or consultation services, feel free to reach me out on Upwork, Fiverr, or LinkedIn. You can also email me directly through contact@intelligentworksystems.com. All the links are provided in the description. Otherwise, take care, and I hope you have a great day.